When they drew the plastic cover off the ground floor of Shea Stadium in New York, the Jets ground crew turned the first page of a day that would add new chapters to the NFL history book, with a highly emotional moment for one man and an incredible record-breaking game for another, as the New York Jets faced the Buffalo Bills on the last Sunday of the regular season in 1973. Despite frigid temperatures and heavy snows, over 47,000 fans turned out to be part of several historical moments. There were those who came out to say thank you to Weeb, as the 20-year head coaching career of Weeb Eubank had reached its final game. In his 20 years, the first 9 with the Colts, the last 11 with the Jets, Eubank had coached his teams to 130 wins and had accomplished a feat yet to be matched, as he has won championships with teams from both sides of the NFL's conference dividing line. Eubank's last season in New York has not been a comfortable one, as the Jets, beset by injuries, have won only 4 games and are not going anywhere this season. But one man who may be going places is the Jets' brilliant quarterback, Joe Namath. Widespread rumors during the week prior to the game contend that Namath may be rifling his last spirals in a Jet uniform in this game. While Namath may or may not be moving on, one man who has been moving inexorably forward is O.J. Simpson, who in today's game needs just 61 yards to top Jimmy Brown's 10-year-old NFL record of 1,863 yards gained rushing in one season, and has an outside shot at gaining 2,000 yards this season. It is a very popular endeavor, as fans all across the country and even many of the Jets players are rooting for O.J. to get the record. While the Jet defense is not about to make the record easy for him, neither will they be shamed if he does set the record against them, for O.J. Simpson is that kind of a man. He is that kind of man who never once has failed to mention those who have made his incredible year possible, the men who toil in the trenches, sacrificing their bodies for O.J.'s yards. But it is indeed a symbiotic relationship, for by making possible the remarkable season that O.J. is having, the Bills have become one of the NFL's better teams and still have a slim chance to make the playoffs this season. O.J. would be the first to say that a win today is far more important for the team than any personal goal he may achieve, as the Buffalo Bills face the New York Jets in the NFL Game of the Week. As they emerged from their locker room before the game, the Bills to a man were united in their overpowering desire to get O.J. his record, and it has been this singleness of purpose that has molded the Bills into a team. Guard Reggie McKenzie vowed early in the year that he and line mates Bruce Jarvis, Mike Montler, Joe DeLamielleure, Donnie Green, Dave Foley, and Paul Seymour would get Simpson 2,000 yards this season, an ambitious prediction, but one that could reach fruition in this game. Those who turned out to see if Simpson could do it did not have long to wait.
Ferguson, number 12 at quarterback. O.J. is 32. O.J. is the last man in that I formation on your extreme right. And he gets the football.
In another vein, the New York Jets, they have to have some incentive today to be stopping him. They're going to be awfully hard to handle.
Second down 5, the Jet defense in a moment. O.J. again, O.J. for yardage across the 40, across the 50, down into the 40-yard line. 26 so far of the 61 that he needs.
As we watch him again, a little fake to Braxton, and over in behind, number 67, Reggie McKenzie. Jim was telling you about it. Now, right here, he had it if he hadn't tripped up on his own man. Coming across the legs of his guard who was pulling this tight end.
The linebackers, Al and Thomas, the backs. There goes O.J. Simpson again, and he's got more. This ball game is not 2.5 minutes old. Chandler in motion. Now it's Braxton, the up man. They're keying on O.J., and Braxton gets inside the 25. Again in motion. No score. O.J. Simpson. He just continues to get yardage inside the 6. O.J., big hole. Close to a first down. Stopped by number 71. Early in the first quarter, now needs 13 yards to break the record. Think he'll get it? 2,000 that Reggie McKenzie wants for O.J. today. again. O.J. again. Inside the 10-yard line. When he passed the 5,000-yard mark for his career, officially he needs 4 yards to break Jim Brown's record. He gets the ball again. Has he got the 4 yards? Yes, he does. That's it. Down to the 43-yard line. O.J. Simpson has now surpassed the rushing mark of Jim Brown. That's it. Look at McKenzie. They're hugging it. From here on, it's gravy for O.J. Well, you wonder, there's a game ball. Will it ever happen again?
What an incredible performance. And while we congratulate O.J. Simpson, how can you forget the great Jim Brown, who established this mark for all of them to shoot at as we watch Simpson, as he now is just about in the process of this inside move of going past Jim Brown's all-time single-season rushing record, 1,863 yards. O.J. Simpson now the owner of the new record.
Now near the Jet goal line, Simpson made his last carry of the drive as the Bills had marched 64 yards on O.J.'s runs and the threat of his runs, and reached a first down on the Jet 3-yard line. But here the Jets stiffened, and on 3 straight plays, they straightened up Braxton short of the goal line. Finally, from the 1, Braxton got the call again and just managed to get the score. The Bills led 7-0, but the Jets' competitive fires were burning, for they strongly protested the call. They, too, wanted this game very badly to help repay all that WeView Bank had done for them. Another way that Simpson's performance has helped the Bills as a team has been defensively. The Bills' defenders go all out to stop the opposition and give the ball over to the offense and their bread-and-butter man. And they did just that on the Jets' first series, holding them without a first down. The countdown to a record had reached its last stop.
On the New York Jets, Simpson fumbles, and the Jets get the football. Looked like Burgess Owens might have been the one to get it, either he or Richard Neal. In any event, the Jets have the football at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for them.
It took Namath just 2 plays to tie the game, hitting first on a pass for 11 yards, then a 48-yard touchdown pass to Jerome Barkham. On a repeat, we can see that Dwight Harrison had Barkham well covered, but Barkham, the 6'4" second-year man, outbattled him for the ball, and the Jets had tied the game 7-7.
Gives him 1,927 yards on the year. O.J. again, running room again. He's got the first down. Look out, there he goes. Dragged down from behind by Owens. Into the 43-yard line.
Let's watch him from the Jets' viewpoint. Pulling guards again, McKenzie. His timing. Then that great acceleration to get out of the crowd. 22, Burgess Owens cutting back. McKenzie picking up a couple of Jets in that one block to spring.
O.J. Simpson will have 2,000 yards on the season. He has 149 today. First down at the 43. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Braxton straight to the middle. Here's O.J.
Oh, look at that.
Look at the blocking in front of O.J. Simpson.
See Lumley closer to O.J. He's 68. Great position. Look at that. Both upfield, looking upfield.
Another 7 yards for O.J. That's 156 today. Namath. Throwing. And O.J. Simpson breaking to the outside. Going for that record. Cutting back inside. And O.J. picks up about 20 more yards. And it's just about 30 yards or less away from a 2,000-yard season.
Spots that opening to the outside. Right there behind that block by Braxton. There goes the speed as he pulls away from everybody. Tries to make that cut back against the grain. Good tackle by number 20, Dallas Howell.
He's got 34 yards to hit 2,000 yards, Kyle. He's gained 166 yards so far. In traffic. And he's going to get a chance here. He's going to get a chance here, and he is down near the 30-yard line. O.J. continues to carry the football. O.J. picks up another 4 yards, maybe 5. That stops the clock at 6:38 to go. This is something, isn't it? And not too many people are hanging around in the stadium to see it. They're giving him the chance, and there he goes. Does he have it? We will check to get the official score from the press box as well as from our unofficial score here. That may be the 2,000 mark. He has 2,000 yards. O.J. Simpson has broken what seemed to be an insurmountable barrier. What Reggie McKenzie said they could do, they've just made the announcement.
And they'll probably, as you watch this, and really what an historical play this turned out to be. Who would have ever thought he would break Brown's record of 1836? Now going over 2,000 as they mob him on the field. He'll be taken out of the game.
How about that? O.J. Simpson. He needed 61 today. And Reggie McKenzie boasted he would get. He is being taken out. And only because he is being taken out at the moment, he will not get another 200-yard day.
They may have to put him back in the game for crowd control.
2,001 yards. He's carried the ball 34 times today for 201 yards, so he has yet another 200-yard day today. You know, it's fun to be a statistician in a sport.
While there was nothing but jubilation and joy on the Bills bench, the story on the other bench was quite different. Buffalo had kicked another field goal after Simpson's run, and though the game was lost for New York and all the attention was on O.J., Joe Namath was determined to have one last moment for his coach, Weeb Ewbank. Despite the condition of the field and the pain in his knees, Joe Namath drove his team downfield on 5 straight passes. The last was to Rich Castor for the touchdown that brought the final score to 34-14. But it wasn't the additional 7 points that Namath got that mattered. It was the gesture to the only pro coach he's known, Weeb Ewbank. So, for the little roly-poly coach, 20 years of coaching in the NFL came to an end. And though his departure was overshadowed by the deeds of O.J. Simpson, his achievements stand fast and firm. 3 world championships, 4 division crowns, 2 great teams, the Jets and the Colts. He is the only coach to win championships in both leagues. He developed 2 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Unitas with Baltimore, Namath of New York.
Jim Brown for rushing yardage in one season. He had 2,001 yards on the season. At the action in the game in which O.J. Simpson broke the record held by Jim Brown. After Wallace Francis took the opening kickoff for the Bills out to the 28, O.J. Simpson on the first offensive play goes for 5 yards. The Bills are in white, the Jets are in green. Light shirts if you're watching in black and white, the Bills on the offensive play. Rookie quarterback Joe Ferguson giving to number 32, gets 5 on the play. Obviously, the Jets did not want to be the team that let O.J. get the record, but there's just no stopping O.J. There's a sample of his running on that snow-swept turf at Shea Stadium, a 21-yard gain. That put him over 5,000 total career yardage. And that's the play that did it right there, breaking Jim Brown's record, a 5-yard dash, and they gave him the game ball at that point to take home as a souvenir. Later in the game, in the 4th period, he got a chance to go for 2,000, and as the game progressed, there was some consideration as to whether he really had any kind of sensible chance to do that. Well, indeed he did. Just as his guard Reggie McKenzie had promised, they'd get 2,000 for O.J., and indeed, that rush right there put him over the 2,000 mark, a total of 2,001, and that gave him the 2001 mark for the year, and they took him out of the game to give him a well-deserved rest, and he had a chance to get to the showers a little early this afternoon as Buffalo went on to a 34-14 victory over the New York Jets.